this. This needs to go into the system. Um, I'm using resonant filters, like in a yeah, that's cool, but it still can do, in a 2x2. Let me take these out. It could still do this, and then be crushed. Yeah, I checked the backups and the backups and the backups and of those backups, and it was like a week and a half old, and I was just like, there was just so much stuff. Okay, so it won't work in a smeltery, so I have to do it through a redstone furnace. Um, but even still, I should at the very least having it run through this, and then at least getting to this stage when it's in dust form. Yeah, like I said, Rick, saw I know you just came in, but today we're going. I've been instead of I set something off, and I always say it's temporary, it's temporary, it's temporary, it's temporary, it's temporary. I have to stop doing that. So today we're going back. We're getting all the stuff that I've been band-aiding, put band-aids on and patching everything up, and we're if we gotta rip it all up, we rip it all up. But it's getting done the right way, the correct way. So, and this is one of those. This is a couple of these things. That's what we're doing. So if you be like, oh, you should have done compacting drawers. Well, I knew I should have done it, but I put a band-aid on it instead, and I didn't do it right. So we're doing it right. We're doing it right. All right. So I gotta think how I resonant. See, that's the thing. If I want to add filters to this existing setup, I'm gonna have to put resonant filters on, which doesn't really work. But then again, I am wanting to tear this down. So, what would be the right way to do it? Tearing this incomplete setup down? Well, this power setup is dependent on the fact that I also am getting coal and then feeding the coal into these hobless steam engines, which are not the best. Um, yeah, well, that's the other thing on my to-do list for basics. Oh, excuse me, is getting a mob farm up so I can't get ender pearls. Oh, so you know how I did culinary? There's a stipulation. We are doing a seedless run, which that means I am not allowed to do seeds for the most part. So that means, like, what I mean for that is, like, for magic, I can't do seeds to get, like, flowers really quickly. Um, I'm not doing food for culinary generation since I already did that last time around. So no culinary power and um, yeah, that's pretty much what I meant by the seedless run. No culinary power and no 10 10 10 seeds to get like for the magic stuff. Ah, well, that was actually a very interesting thing. Oh, that's right, I was scanning stuff. Um, Let me show you. I know you haven't been here in a while, so I don't mind showing this off. Because I thought it was pretty nice. Um, so like I said, I kind of band-aided it. Well, water wheels. I also have some coal ideas as well. Do tree farm maybe. It's to expand my horizons. Do I have a button? Yes, I do. Request that. And I should have bone meal in the system. I do because I put the compacting drawers. Um, so, like I said, I didn't finish the entire setup, which I should have done. Just there it goes. All right, so something that was on my to-do list. I have the horn in here, and oh, there we go. Sorry. And you're like, but how does that get you seeds? And you're like, well, it does. It gets me dandelions and poppies, and then once I have dandelions and poppies, which I was supposed to feed into the system, like I said, half-fast. I need to make sure everything's starting to polish everything up again. So put those in there, and then what I would do is have the system do flora fertilizer. Missing one poppy. Really? I'm missing one poppy? This is the reason why I did it half-fast. There we go. Well, there's the one poppy. Cool. Yeah. So that works, and then flora fertilizer. Okay. So then try not to break this. I actually do like watching this. In a second. There you go. Because you can use red and yellow regular seeds. I had this other system, but it was really crap. And then what it would need to do is after it ran out of basically have a clock, run it 64 times, do a stack, then since that would be empty, put that in there, and then rinse and repeat, and then now you have flowers. See? And if I didn't do the whole, do the flower setup, I wouldn't have come up with this idea. And that's the reason why I like doing stuff like this is, different challenges and where it makes you think outside of the box, which is nice. So, I mean, yeah, so I got plenty of seeds, but I did a half-fast job because this is supposed to be connected to the logistics network. This is supposed to have a timer and everything, so that works, and it's supposed to be finished. But it's half-fast, and that's it's got that manual portion in there, which is wrong. It's just wrong. Same thing over here. I need redstone, so I put stuff together, and it's wrong. Language? What do you mean language? What did I do? So that pulls out. That goes in there. I would need this to be an Enderium upgrade to get the necessary slots to do that. So I guess I'll leave it there for now because I'm not using Yellorium. But I do have Yellorium dust, which is the other sucky thing. It's like, what am I supposed to do with all this Yellorium dust? Just run it through the system and just... Yeah, I guess so. Surprisingly, in a PG-13 movie, you're allowed to use the F word once for the entirety of the movie. If you use the F word twice, it takes it from a PG-13 movie to a rated R movie. So the A word is actually allowed to be said multiple times before switching the classifying as a PG-13 movie to a rated R movie. And that's the way that I use it as a FCC. So get knowledged. Or, sorry, lawyered. Okay, now that I'm done with those shenanigans. Auto crafting and everything, I need to set up... I need to get Lumium. I need to get Lumium to finish this build. Yes, okay. Which means, so I can get the hardened flux ducts, so I can set those up correctly, so I can get lava pumped in here, so I can finish up the lava build that I have downstairs. Instead of spending a numerous amount of transfer nodes and stuff like that to pump everything out, to pump it in there. Yep, okay. Got a game plan. Need to tech up a little bit. That's dumb. Hey, don't blame me. Blame the FCC. So I need a fluid transposer. And I need a magma crucible. Magma. Magma. Crucible. Ah. That's doable. Okay. So I'm gonna need a lead block, I think. Sure. And I'm gonna need glass. Let's do let's just do a whole stack. I don't know. I just follow the rules, man. I don't make the rules. Oh, that's interesting. Nether brick. What? Okay, okay. Wait, okay. That's interesting. I thought for a second that I was gonna have to do witchery. Or I could put lava into a barrel plus redstone? Sludge boiler. Okay. So there's a couple of options. I want to see this barrel thing. Yeah. Yeah, Twitch lag. Um, so let's get, I don't know. We'll need 4 per, so 8. Yeah, let's do 8. Let's do the whole 16. Lava's downstairs. You know what? Wood barrel and lava just doesn't make sense to me. Maybe I should do stone barrels. Yeah, I'm gonna do stone barrels. That makes more sense. If I put lava into a wood barrel, it just just doesn't make sense. So what's a stone? Okay, smooth stone in that. Yeah. Once again, Twitch lag. That's all I can say. Um. It takes 3, so 12 plus that. Which means I'm gonna need redstone. I'm gonna need 16. I wish this went up by 8s. Like seriously. Until I get rich enough, I could just do stacks. That would be nice. Oh, I thought so, and I thought so. Go, and then that. Puts 2 stone barrels. Oh, I'm also gonna need a bukat. What? Well, that's fine and dandy, like optimizing click movements, but it was just a suggestion. Um, um, hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Well, if that's the thing, it's like everything is like balanced around the fact that you do stacks of 64. You know, octal.